What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And today we're going to be yanking the carpet out, cleaning it up because it's oily and nasty. And stay tuned. So from what I understand, this is part of the EGR or the EVAP stuff. There is the tank that's behind the rear passenger bumper. It's up there. I think it goes to there. I still have the carpet. I'm going to work on getting this carpet out. I'm going to follow this back just to make sure. I don't believe this is on 95s. I don't remember seeing it on my 95. Good chance that it's probably on 97 and 98s. I don't know if it's an OBD1 or an OBD2 kind of thing for diagnosis or whatever, but we shouldn't need this for the LS, and there's no plug for it anyway, so we wouldn't use it. But let's get the seats out. I mean, if you can't get seats out, then you probably shouldn't be doing this. All right, don't forget on the passenger side you got the 4 bolts, should lift right out. You don't have to worry about the seatbelt sensor. On the driver's side you will have seatbelt sensor. It's just a plug underneath. Just unplug that and you'll be able to get that out. And I got the seat out, and again, of course, I put the bolts back where the seat goes so I don't lose them. Next thing to be able to get this carpet out on the passenger side is to take off the seat belt from the lower end. As soon as I get it lowered, I'm just gonna move this out of the way and then bolt it right back up. That way I don't have to worry about it. That's out, bolt it back. If you gotta take out your back seat, and you know, it's just the 2 bolts on either side, and then you can slide it right out. And then don't forget, you know, if you have these these clips, remove out the clip, and then that will allow this this side to go up. Now I just need to get the other side and lift it up all over this, and the carpet will come right out. I got the driver's seat out, got the plug unplugged, still need to do seat belt, but everything should lift off and be able to go right around. I do need to snake this through there and probably fold it over onto that side. So let me do that. One of the things to mention though, in order to get it off, it was kind of together underneath, and I got a screwdriver, slid it, and I was able to get it off. Same thing with here. It looks like, you know, it's a good area just to cut it, and then when you put it back, it'll you know, get it up under there. Otherwise I'm gonna have to take off the e-brake, and I don't really want to do that, so I'll just cut right here, and that way it can keep on folding right over. I got that cut. Now I need to come down here and pop open this little tab down in here. Need to get that off. That way it'll slide right up. And you just put a screwdriver in there and you'll be able to get this connection off. Don't want to lose this. This is what your floor mat can, you know, holds on to so it doesn't slide forward. So now let's try folding it over. That wasn't too bad getting all the carpet out. Let's go around and look on this other side. Here is the carpet. It is in, well, it's in decent shape. Really needs to be cleaned. And then what I was saying, under the driver's side, this, you can see it's still wet. This has nothing but like transmission oil just soaked into it. So I need to find a way to get that all cleaned up and out of there. And see, back over here, yeah, you could just see where that oil just sat Well, we'll do, got 30 cents. Hey, look at that. Oh, this is actually, this is blue shop towel is what this is. That was a blue shop towel. I'll tell you how much oil is just still in there. We'll give this a good cleaning, and let's trace this this line back here, see where it goes, and get off this airbag control unit as well if I can, and get a couple tens and get this cover off. I don't have the actual type of Torx, but the Torx bolt to take off, so I may just unplug it, get all this cording out. Just taking off the back seat can easily get that out anytime, so I may just leave that for now. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this one because I don't need it and I'd rather have it out, so I don't know, we'll see. With the cover off, I'm just going to grab a screwdriver and plug it in here. Get that out. There we go. And now, well, we'll take this off. That way we can get it through here as well. I took the bolts out of this, pried this up. I can see that it's on here. You know, I could take it off of this and then bolt this back down, but I'm not really sure what that's going to do. But I could always find a use for it sometime later. Maybe routing some wires or something. I mean, I also have, you know, down here that I could still route some wires. So I don't know, if I'll just take it off and then I'll put this silver piece back on. I mean, why not? All right, I was able to get that wire off, the connector off, and I got all this SRS wiring that can go in the trash. I am not doing this for weight. I don't care about weight. It's just unnecessary, and I don't need it in here because it's unnecessary. I'm not doing it to try to drop weight or anything like that. I really don't care. I'll have enough horsepower with the LS that I should be fine. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this back down. I'll probably just cover this. I'm not sure how. I'll end up having to find someone to get that off. If I could get that off, I'll get the passenger side one off as well. But until then, I need to do a little more investigating, see where these wires go. So I'll open the trunk. I'm also going to change the back seats, both of them. I got a new set, or a newer set. Hold on one sec, let me get those out. All right, as you can see, these are my old seats, and they're pretty crusty and really faded on the back. And for 15 bucks, I picked up these seats. They've got a little bit of dirt I can work on cleaning off there. Much better condition. So I'm going to put these in, and I know it's a little, I mean, I'm getting a little hodgepodge with some of the pieces. I'm going to have the gray driver's side door and the black passenger side door. I am looking for a black driver's side, but I'm in no rush because this one's in good condition and these things usually give out, so I'm not stressing it so much. But eventually I'll want the same color as the passenger side. Alright, well, I need to get the shop vac and start vacuuming this out. With all the vacuuming and cleaning, wiping down, getting it really nice and clean. I mean, not going to see any of this, but get it all nice and clean. I can get the back seat back in. So determining this wire is EGR. There's also another one that comes from the transom all the way around and then it goes back around. So I'm just gonna leave this in. It's not hurting anything. I would like to have this little ducting in case I do end up running any other kind of wires. I found this hole here and it had no screw, and of course I just grabbed the screw. I might use this ground for the gauges, or I'll probably use something up here, but we can work on getting the carpet cleaned up and then get it back in here. Just to help clean things up a little bit, I just slid the back seat on there. I mean, it's not held on. I could pull it out really quick. I used to run it just like this all the time in Japan. That way, if you know, needed a little bit of back seat action, I had the back seat, and then when I wanted to drift, put some tires, I just pulled this back seat out and then put my tires in there without messing up the back seat. All right, well, it's coming along. It's getting clean. Probably could clean up these door sills a bit, but I really need to work on getting this carpet and the soccer ball. I really need to work on getting this carpet cleaned up. Well, it already looks a whole bunch better, but I could have done that in the car. What I plan on doing is I gotta flip this and I gotta get this padding. It is still kind of wet with oil, so I need to probably spray this down, and then I'm gonna just slowly try to get the oil out of it. I'm gonna try cleaning this up. So we're gonna spray some degreaser, Purple Power, since it's pretty good stuff. Spray it on here. Then I'm gonna let it sit for a couple minutes. Then I'm gonna get a brush with some hot water, probably just some car wash or something, and I'm gonna brush it and scrub it really well. And then I'm gonna get my wet dry shop vac and try to get up all the wet. And we might have to do that a few times, see how this will come out. All right, I got the car all cleaned out and I am putting the carpet back in. I got as much oil off the back as I could, and well, we'll get it fitted back in there. As you're getting the carpet in there, don't forget, you know, get around everything you need to do. Get, you know, your seat. Don't forget, you know, you gotta get your seat belts out and put them back in. Don't forget the bolts and stuff like that. Because I banged the transmission tunnel out, it's really tight under there, so I finger shoved it up in there and just line everything up, and then you'll be good to go. But that's what I got for today. Don't forget, I got a bunch more coming. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.